The American Federation of Teachers president, Randi Weingarten, pushed a ban on AR-15s, which she inaccurately referred to as assault weapons. She urged the U.S. to have the courage that Scotland and Australia showed in enacting their stringent gun controls.
Today, we renew our call for common sense gun safety legislation, including a ban on assault weapons. This is an epidemic. It's an epidemic that our great nation must solve. And how many lives will be shattered before we have the courage to do what Scotland did, what Australia did, what New Zealand did, what other great democracies do? We must solve this epidemic, and that's up to us.
Scotland got the UK to ban handguns, and Australia issued a mandatory gun buyback program in 1996 of semi-automatic rifles and shotguns. Bans and mandatory buybacks all require the confiscation of guns to be enforced. Randi Weingarten previously spoke at the March for Our Lives rally in 2022, where she talked about going across the country with David Hogg hosting these rallies.
And I have traversed the country, as has David, as has Yolanda, and we want to thank everyone for March for Our Lives for doing these rallies in hundreds of places around the country to say enough is enough.
The American Federation of Teachers partnered with Every Town for Gun Safety Support Fund, a prominent gun control lobby group, to pass laws forcing law-abiding Americans to lock up their guns at home, pass red flag laws that violate Americans' due process, raise the age to purchase any semi-automatic firearm to 21, pass universal background checks that cannot be enforced without a national gun registry, and much more. The American Federation of Teachers with Every Town have consistently opposed teachers having the option to be armed for self-defense and classroom defense, in which they have stated, guns have no place in our schools, period. We must do everything we can to reduce the possibility of any gunfire in schools and concentrate on ways to keep all guns off school property and ensure the safety of children and school employees. Lawmakers at every level of government should dismiss this dangerous idea and instead focus on measures that will create the safe and supportive learning environments our children deserve. It should be noted that the Nashville Christian School had no armed resource officers.
Subscribe to our channel because we the people are endowed by our Creator with these unalienable rights: life, liberty, and guns.